Oh, and the next documentary is about killing it, so try to kill it. Just saying, just try it, you know.
What do I think about killing it?
Killing it.
Killing it.
Killing it.
Kill it.
To killing it.
Killing it is when you get up on stage and all your jokes are hitting, everybody's laughing.
Hello. We've done frustration, bombing, and open mics. And they're pretty negative. I can't make documentaries about being negative all the time. Like, I want to do one that's like positive. Let's do one about killing it. Killing it's fun. You get off and feel good, and you don't want to drive home and just kill yourself. I want to know what people think about killing it. I want to know if having more experience in comedy means your definition of killing it changes. I want to know people's definitions of killing it. That's the questions I have for this documentary. Hopefully I get, footage of people killing it. They're not like, oh yeah, don't show me killing it, dude. Don't use that joke. I want to save it for my Letterman set.
And the way I lost all the weight was kind of crazy, man. I was doing that new insanity workout. Y'all heard of this? It's when you go on a coke binge in the middle of a recession.
To me, killing it basically means pretty much take an audience, which is essentially a bunch of individuals, and bring them together to laugh as a unit. It's when the majority of the people in the room are laughing with you, and it's not just, it's like, ha, thunderous applause. It's this really amazing feeling. It's a very powerful feeling to pretty much bring people together into focus, really.
When you're killing it and you know you don't have to explain yourself and you're just on a roll, you're riding that wave. Like when you feel the audience is with you and you can just throw shit in there and people will just laugh even harder. It is in itself a drug. It's a rush.
You want me
Not
to say?
that interesting.
Tonight was awesome. Fucking awesome.
The connection that I get from people when I, tell a joke and it hits, and and I feel like I've accomplished something. I've put a good joke together is about as good a feeling as you can get.
They don't engage in the military, so if I ever got drafted, I would make pretend I'm pregnant. I thought I saw a snake, but it was really a garden hose, and I got really scared because I'm terrified of garden hoses.
I don't know what it feels like not to kill it. This isn't to say I'm the best, because I'm not going to say I'm the best because that's what other people say to me is, hey, you're the best.
When you see someone on stage and they're killing it, you know that they're killing it. Everyone in the room pretty much is in agreement, yes, that person is killing it. But when you're the person that's doing it, it doesn't feel like you deserve it. You're doing some act, and it's something that you've done dozens and dozens and dozens and hundreds of times before. And for some reason, there's one time you're doing it, the crowd is just with you. You kind of tap into something and just unlock this vast amount of laughter that they can't contain, and it doesn't feel right. You don't really know what they're laughing at. Like in your mind you think, oh, I said something funny. Yeah, it's funny. But it's not that funny. It's not 2 minutes of laughter and then an applause break funny. It's funny. It's a stupid idea that I had.
The more you progress, the more your definition of doing well and killing it and destroying and blah, 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 it just goes up and up and up.
Just everything works as you had put it together in your head going in. Okay, if everything works exactly like I've laid it out, like I've planned it out, this should destroy. And in the middle of your set, you're going to have that sense as to whether or not you're riding a wave of people appreciating everything that you've done so far and are anticipating what you're going to be doing. And when you get off the stage, the ovation just demonstrates inarguably that those people were glad that you were there.
What was that conversation between the slave owners when they were like, you think we should give them guns? What's a lot of them? Well, let's do it. I mean, what did the slaves say when they were like, all right, boy, we're going to give you guns. We need you to shoot those other white people and those other slaves trying to free you. What? You was giving me a gun, boss? So I gets to have this gun right here? And you going to turn around and walk behind it? Okay, boss, give me the gun.
it's a magical feeling like when you go up on stage and everything seems to be going right. Because I feel like sometimes it can go the opposite, where you're feeling like that quicksand feeling and you're kind of getting dropped down inside yourself. It's the opposite, where you're actually like almost rising up out of the ground. You're like, oh my God, every joke is working. How is this happening? You're confused by it. I don't know. I feel like it's when that polished act that you've been putting together and all the pacing's right and you're hitting every punchline and then you're getting all those little like extra tag laughs inside of those jokes, I think, I don't know, it's going up and murdering it,
It's probably, obviously, as a comedian, the best feeling you're gonna have, where everything's clicking. The jokes were just going seamlessly. You felt it, man. You felt the connection with the crowd. And when you first start out, it's rare. But the longer you do it, the more consistent that feeling gets, that connection with the crowd, until you've done it so much that it's just easy for you to connect with the crowd, and you'll continue to advance and kill it, man.
Yeah, you are just trying new stuff, and when something new hits, that's the greatest feeling in stand-up comedy, is having something brand new, unproven, do well, and it's a good feeling to think that, oh, now I got something that I can keep working on.
I'm on stage doing my jokes. They're hilarious. People are literally laughing, and that's what I had written in my set. Talk about gays, wait for applause. Talk about pot, wait for applause. Say goodnight, killed it. You just ask people questions. Who likes them all? Ooh, applause break 1. Who likes Ben and Jerry's? I do! Applause break number 2. That's the secret to stand-up. Never tell jokes. All you have to do is ask the audience questions that they're gonna clap after. Killed it, crushed it, put it on Facebook, like it, retweet it, double retweet it, triple retweet it, double dog dare you. Follow me on Facebook, follow my Tumblr, check me out on YouTube, follow me at dakotastand.com. Not a real website. I bought it on GoDaddy. My dad never calls me, but GoDaddy calls me all the time.
It can be both subjective and objective, because some comics love to post on Facebook how they just killed it, and you don't need to do that. To me, killing it is no one can touch the stage after you. Like, you just destroyed everything, and there's no one there that can follow you. The next comic should be scared to go on stage because of how well you just did. They gotta think, when they see you, they gotta be like, oh, I gotta step it up. In any respect, even if they're not next, if they're just at the show and they see someone actually kill it, your honest response should be, oh, I gotta get better, because I gotta do that too.
Killing it. It's Cloud 9. Not a better feeling in the world.
If you feel like you've killed it, when you get off the stage, you should alter your definition of killing it, so you can always get better. So you should never have like a set definition of killing it. And because once you reach that definition, are you done? Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back. I guess you should always strive to be excellent, and by doing that, you should never settle for just killing it. You should go bigger than just killing it. That's what I'm getting from this. I can't wait to go back making sketch comedy. Look out for the gun, too.